Third question, rapid fire. Hardest lesson learned in a command role?
You have to put your head on the pillow at night. You are the boss. That's it. I don't care if you're a one-day sergeant or not. You mind if I give a quick rundown on this one?
Go ahead.
So I'm a sergeant very early on, right? I'm a sergeant. I'm a rookie sergeant. I get to the desk my first night on patrol. There's two other sergeants there. There's one guy that has 6 months on me, and there's another kid I came out of the academy with that I worked in the 120 with, and he's got about 3 years in rank right on me. Oh, nah, not that much, but whatever. He's got a little bit more time, a year and a half, whatever. And so there's a spot on the roll call. I only have 3 cars that night. So there's 3 sergeants, 3 cars, right? I want to handle patrol. It's my first night out. I want to learn this job, right? But there's a spot on the roll call that says that I need a guy at 19:30, which is 7:30 hours, at this corner. There's no details on it. I go to the change sheet where it would say why that person's posted there. Nothing on there. So it doesn't say anything. It's a Saturday night. Nobody's around. So I go to the special operations office. Nobody knows. Community affairs office. Nobody knows. So I tell the other 2 sergeants, I'm like, we got to cover this post at 7:30. We only got 3 cars. Like, what the hell to do? They're like, don't worry about it. Just cross it out. Line it out. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't seem right, though. They're like, nah, it's nothing. Just line it out, bro. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I was like, is there anybody I could call? Now, mind you, I don't know anybody. I know these 2 guys. I don't know anybody else. I was like, that doesn't seem right to me. That line, like, that doesn't, like, that seems like it needs to be there for a reason, right? And they're like, no. It is what it is. Anyway, long story short, they're like, John, stop shaking out. This is what they tell me. Stop shaking out. Just line it out. It's on me, if anything. Don't worry about it. They both say it to me. Like, okay. I was like, maybe I am freaking out. So I line it out. Night starts off crazy, get a barricaded EDP right off the gut. Then I get like a suicide. I get all these very big involved jobs. So I have to do 49s. I got to notify everybody. And then we make it through halfway through the night. I forget about that thing at 7:30. So I get the call from the desk now. Yo, John, SOL called. He wants to know why that guy isn't there on the post. And I was like, and let me guess. You said you don't know. And he goes, yeah. I was like, oh, so the big tough guy, don't worry about it. It's on me, all this stuff. You folded like a cheap suit. I was like, no problem. Give me his number. I'll call him. No. Screw him. Don't call him. Screw him. And I'm like, bro, I was like, just give me the guy's number. I was like, I don't care. I was like, I'm not scared. I'll take responsibility for it. Don't worry about it. You know, it is what it is. I messed up. I'll get somebody over there. So now I break up, like, I think I only had like 1 car out. I break the car up. I have the other sergeant. I call the other sergeant. I'm like, yeah, you gotta do your job tonight. You gotta work now. You know, now I'm taking command of the older sergeants too. I'm like, now you gotta be a sector like I was all night. I gotta get somebody over there. So he's like, screw him, screw that. Meanwhile, this guy was probably out eating all night or whatever, and driving around, wasting a body, having a driver drive him around. I'm running around like a chicken without a head. But it's my first night, and I know I gotta take my lumps because I'm the rookie sergeant. But now I'm a little annoyed, right? So now the SOL calls him. So now he calls me and he's like, John, he's freaking out, bro. He wants to know who did the line out. I was like, oh, let me guess. Just like the other coward, you don't know who did it, right? You told him you don't know, right? I was like, give me the guy's number. I'll call him. I was like, don't worry about it, bro. I won't even say you guys had anything to do with it. Just give me his number. I was like, you 2 aren't men. I said, from this day forward, from this point on, I run this store. Anything that you guys say doesn't matter. I'm the sergeant here now from now on, right? So true story. So I call the SOL. I call the lieutenant. I was like, hey, Lou, how you doing? Now, I think he had a couple of sheets to the wind that night. Great guy. I don't know him at the point, and he's pissed, right? And I was like, hey, listen, it's my fault. I just want to let you know I heard that you were mad about the line out. I lined that guy out. Totally apologize. Totally my fault. I didn't mean to do it. He's cursing me out. He's yelling at me. You're a rookie. Who do you think you are? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, look, I just want to let you know it wasn't intentional. Whatever you got to do, I totally understand, but I'm just letting you know, man to man, I did not make that line out to screw you. Like, you're taking it way too personal. And he's like, screw you. You're getting a CD. You're standing on the foot post. So he puts me on the foot post, right? So I'm like, okay. I was like, whatever. So first day out as a sergeant, I'm on the foot post. You know, and so I'm like, wow, look at this shit. And now one of the sergeants comes by and he's like, screw him, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm enough of taking advice from you. We're done. I already told the other guy, we're done here. This is my tour from now on. And whatever. I run into the lieutenant a couple of days later. Now I get patrol the next few nights. I run patrol the whole time. I don't ever want to do the desk. And I run into the lieutenant like the next week. And I was like, hey, I now introduced myself to him. And I was like, he's like, listen, I'm not going to give you a CD. I apologize for the other night. I didn't really have a full grasp of what happened, but now I kind of understand what happened. And at least you're a man about it. At least you were a man about it, unlike the other two. And so I said, and so whatever, we kind of were cool after that. And then I get called into the CO's office for like a supervisor's meeting. And so I had the rest of the week now, after my first day, I had ran patrol the way I wanted to run it. I was like, I'm not listening to these two guys. I'm doing everything I think that needs to be done. And at that CO's meeting, he was like, you know how every sergeant in this precinct should be? Just like this kid, Macari, right here. You know? And I was like, oh, all right. I was like, all right, I'm doing it right here. And so that's my thing. You're a supervisor. You're the boss. Whatever decisions you make, you better be able to hang your head on the hat. You be able to sit there and tell God, I did this because of that. And it doesn't matter who you're talking to or who's putting pressure on you to do something else. Go with your gut. Go with your heart. Go what you know is right. Because at the end of the day, when you're holding that bag, nobody's going to be there with you.